Hey Cheryl, thanks for contacting me on LinkedIn, and I'm just going to record a short video how I would do an import of the data into the incident table. So I'm in the obviously incident list in ServiceNow. If you put your mouse cursor at the very top on each of these columns and right click, you should have an option that you can choose called import. So I've clicked on import, and you have some of the options on here where you can either insert or update data. For this instance, obviously we're going to do the insert data. Obviously we want to create an Excel template to enter the data, and on step 1 there is a checkbox, and what I'll do is I'll show you what that looks like for each of the instances. So we'll just create the Excel template. So you may already have this already with the data that you want to import, but I'll just quickly show you an example what that would look like. I'm just going to go ahead and open this file. So as you can see here, it's going to include all of the fields for the incident table. So I'll just zoom in a little bit more here. Yeah, so all the fields on here. And what you can also do is if you take the tick box off here, and I'll create the Excel template again, and I will just show you what that would look like. And it's probably more of a simplified view, but which doesn't include all of the fields. And I'll just give you a quick tip what you could do here. So if I just open file. Okay, so again here, you can just see a very, basic limited set of fields, which you got the number, open, short description, caller, priority, and so on. And what I've done here, I'll give you an example I've done on mine. So as you can see, I've used a basic one, and I've just kind of populated the data with short description, with the caller. So importantly, with the caller, you just need to make sure that you are typing the name of the person that's in the database. Obviously, I've done one with guests as well. If it can't find, let's say you typed in the caller with a different name, or you may have a typo in there. When you do a import, it would flag up with an error, just to let you know you can either import that with that error, or you can go back and correct it. Okay. Also, as well, I've added in certain fields, which is like the resolution code and resolution notes, and obviously populated that. If I was to basically import the data with resolve state, that will not import, I think, because the resolution code and resolution notes are mandatory fields, which require information and data to be inputted into those fields as well. Right, so what I'm going to do then, I'm going to do a import of this spreadsheet. So I'm just going to head back into my instance. Let's just choose this file, and we're just going to click on upload. That's just going to take a few seconds. I think depending on how much data there is, so if you've got a large amount of data, that's going to take some time. So because we've only got I think about 8 records, that's kind of succeeded in 10 seconds. So if we click on the preview imported data, that's going to give you a list of all the data that's imported. And what you can do also as well, you can also preview by that, or you can actually open record. And this is not in the incident table. This is more of like this, if you imagine like a staging table, where you can see the data that's being imported, and when you're ready to import, you can click on the complete import. So where I said earlier, you may have flagged up errors and things that you need to correct. So you might think, you know what, I'm just going to correct that in the Excel spreadsheet and save that and then import it again. So you don't have those flagged up errors. So we're going to go ahead and complete import. And there we go. So that's all of the incident tickets that we have in our ServiceNow list. So if I just click into the one for resolved, and then again, you've got all the information on there. So again, depending on what fields you need to input, you can obviously add those fields on the spreadsheet. So again, resolution information, and that's all we have. So I hope that helps. And if you've got any questions, let me know. Okay, thanks then. Bye.